Hello and welcome, friends, to another episode of Affordable School Fountain Pens. This time, I have for you a new fountain pen from Pigna, Romania, the distributor, from their fine writing series School Friendly. They called this a scholar fountain pen, a premium scholar fountain pen. I did a episode of the JINHAO 911, and I saw through this transparent plastic that also we have a JINHAO model. Of course, this fountain pen is made in China, and they add in Romania this package. Of course, we have in Romanian fine writing by School Friendly, a premium scholar fountain pen. They say it's a light fountain pen weighing approximately 16.5 grams. It has an iridium nib, resistant nib. They say it's a medium nib. The cap has a flexible clip and it functions with a standard ink cartridge and also contains in package also one reserve of one cartridge of blue ink. Here we have some instruction on how to insert the ink cartridge, and here we have the distributor in Romania, Pigna Romania Impex SRL. A warning: it is not suited to children under 3 years. Please recycle, and the code of bars. So this is the package. Like we saw on the other episode of premium fountain pen of the JINHAO 911, it is secured with this clips, but it's rather easy to open. So I will put the fountain pen here. Okay, it is a light fountain pen. I suspected it was made out of metal, but it is plastic. So this is the package. I will put it aside. And this is our fountain pen. Whoa, whoa. So, a nice looking fountain pen. Very, very nice. The cap reminds me of the Mont Blanc 146. Let's zoom on it. It has this beautiful, beautiful silver trims. And let's see. So we have JINHAO written here. JINHAO. And I was expecting a number of the model. Whoa! So this is quite like a Mont Blanc, even the dome shape, but without the snowflake. As you saw, the cap rotates and it reveals this gripping section, which ends slightly concave. And look at this nib. It certainly reminds us of a Mont Blanc nib. Let's try to zoom on it. And we have the chariot with one horse, the famous JINHAO brand, and the nib is F, a fine nib. On the back we have a plain plastic feed, and let's open it. The barrel unscrews and it reveals this section, and I believe that the cartridge should be here. Yes, this is a proprietary cartridge from JINHAO. It's not a small international ink cartridge, but not a large. It's a medium size, but it fits the international standard. So we just have a bonus of extra ink. Okay, so you have to push relatively hard, but when you hear that click, it means it was securely enter. Let's look at the barrel section. We have a plain barrel section, but interesting, at the ending, we don't have a concave ending. It ends in this dome that it is not symmetrical to the rest of the body. If we compare it to the dome shape, you can see some slight differences. I have here some fountain pens for comparison, some cheap fountain pens, but I didn't realize that it was quite similar to the Mont Blanc model. And I have a Mont Blanc here. But this Mont Blanc is a vintage Mont Blanc. It is from the 1950s, the beginning of the 1950s. And I want to show you the dimensions of this JINHAO model. I don't know what number of model it is. And let's take them side by side. Remember, this isn't a modern 146, but it is a Mont Blanc Meisterstück or masterpiece from 1952. And you can see that they are quite similar in length. But I wanted to show you the interesting design of the cap. You can see that they are almost brothers. And just look at the clip. It is almost identical, you can see. Here, indeed, we don't have the three rings, which were specific and are specific to the Meisterstück line. And the end of the barrel. Of course, this is a much more heavy pen. It has telescopic brass mechanisms. So, but look at the cap. And I like that the Chinese made it to be unscrewed. And speaking of the nib, let's show the nib side by side. Of course, this isn't a fair comparison, but because the nib of the Mont Blanc, it is a masterpiece. But it is what it is. Also, this is an F nib on the Mont Blanc, but you can see that is a much more larger nib. It is number 6 nib. And of course, this is a steel nib and this is a gold nib. And this comes with my favorite ski slope feed. Okay, let us put the beautiful, beautiful Mont Blanc aside. Of course, I can't compare a $1,500 fountain pen, celluloid fountain pen from the 50s, in comparison with this model, which, by the way, I didn't tell you what it cost. It cost me only 10.2 lei, or 2.11 euros, or only 2.51 American dollars. So quite an affordable price for such a fountain pen. I'm curious to see how it writes. But till the writing sample, let's do a comparison with another affordable fountain pens on the market. So this is the JINHAO unknown model. I have here a metallic fountain pen, the famous Pelican Jazz, in this beautiful, beautiful pearl white. I have here the previous premium model from School Friendly, and this was a JINHAO 911, as it's stated on the cap. Let us see. Yes, you can see 911. Let's put this here. I have also a model from Daco, which it is quite similar to the Pelican model, also a metallic fountain pen. And I have also a product from Germany, the hairlets with the metallic cap but the plastic body. And why not? If I have it here, let's put also the luxury Mont Blanc masterpiece from 1952. And let's put them side by side. And I want to show them to you. So I hope you can see. Yes, we have a rather medium fountain pen in comparison with the other slim fountain pens. This is a fountain pen that uh, resembles more of the Mont Blanc model. If we can fit it with a medium cartridge, it's sure it will be compatible with an ink converter. I'm analyzing it to see maybe I've missed the model number. So we have only JINHAO imprinted on this thick ring on the cap. I certainly like this model and I will leave its dimensions on the screen. I am curious to see if the 16.5 grams that were stated on the package are also found in real life. I didn't test the clip. Yes, not such a springy clip, but definitely a metal clip secured with this ring. So, pretty much a Mont Blanc cap with the design of Mont Blanc. I don't know if they use the materials. This is certainly not celluloid, it is plastic. Okay, now we unscrew. Let's see if this pen posts. Yes, it posts quite nice. And let's see how it writes. So, this is a school friendly premium fountain pen distributed in Romania by Pigna. Pigna, Romania. In fact, this is made in China. Made in China. And it is a JINHAO model. The nib is a steel nib. So, steel nib. It has two tones. It's an F nib, F for fine. And let's see if it has some line variations. So no flex. But as you see, it's quite a nice juicy nib. It feels great to write with this beautiful open nib. It is quite smooth and a pretty much fine writing instrument. As they say on the package, it is a light fountain pen. You could say it has this cap that weighs pretty much like the body of the fountain pen, but is a well-made cap with metallic elements. So this is quite a premium fountain pen from JINHAO. Although it doesn't have a gold nib or a gold-plated nib, it feels quite nice, and it is pretty much a fine writing instrument. It's again an affordable price, so again I want to state what I paid for this model. I paid only 10.20 lei, which is equivalent to 2.11 euros or 2.51 American dollars. So quite a good interesting price. Okay, if you don't like it, if it breaks, you paid only approximately €2 or two American dollars. So you can try it out. And I think this is a quite interesting instrument. Of course, no fancy piston filling mechanism. It is like some collectors say, a fountain pen without soul, without history. But it is a writing instrument, and it is a functional writing instrument. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this review. As always, I wish you to have a nice day. If you've liked this review of this Chinese made fountain pen, please consider to subscribe to my channel to see other new content, interesting content. This was my review. Again, thank you for your time and bye bye.